what's up, guys? This is Los and Anthony with the MalcoCast. Thank you guys very much for joining us. A big welcome to you guys, and a big welcome to all of the new and old subscribers. We thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. We notice that you guys are watching, and we love that you're watching, but very few of you guys are hitting that subscribe button, and it helps us when you do. So if you're watching and if you enjoy the content, well, I don't know, maybe you're not enjoying the content. If you are enjoying the content, then hit subscribe, please, to help us.
Even if you don't enjoy the comment, just hit subscribe.
Yeah, even if you don't, just to hate watch us later on.
What does it really hurt?
It doesn't. It's free.
Just give us a free thumbs up.
There you go. That's what we need. Anyways, guys, today on the MalcoCast, we are discussing, not disgusting. We are discussing
Sometimes too.
That too. We're discussing Metal Lords, a movie that was released on Netflix, and it involves heavy metal. So Anthony and I thought this is a good chance for us to hop on the old Netflix and watch the movie and talk about it. I like the movie, Anthony. What did you think of it? First thoughts.
My first thoughts, my first thoughts is I like the movie.
Good.
But I also, it was cheesy.
Yeah,
Which
it was.
made me like it a little bit more. You know.
Well, let's talk about why it was cheesy, though. To me, anyways, I agree with you. It was cheesy, but to me, it was a little bit cliche, right? You had the Judas Priests in there, the Black Sabbath music, you know, all of the classic rock. Although, you know, Pantera didn't make a showing in there, but you know, these aren't metal bands. Well, I mean, and Metallica, of course, but these aren't the only metal bands out there. You know, there are tons of great.
See, I honestly think that they did a good job of showing more than just the staples, you know, like they did show like Meshuggah, you know, like Meshuggah's not a household name.
Yeah,
like,
I noticed that too.
I think there was I can't remember off the top of my head. Meshuggah stood out to me. That's why I bring them up. But yeah, I thought they did a pretty good job of representing metal from early on.
Yeah, early on, yeah.
Yeah, I really did.
Notice, curiously though, that nu metal was not included in that.
I didn't.
There was no Korn, you know, no Rage Against the Machine. Although Tom Morello.
I did see Rage Against the Machine. There's a Rage Against the Machine poster, and one of the scenes.
Oh, you did? Okay, all right. Well, it makes sense because Tom Morello did all the music for this movie. From Rage Against the Machine, your friend Tom.
Oh, no wonder the music sucks.
Oh, ouch, ouch. But yeah, no. So okay, so that's why I thought it was a little bit cheesy, just because the same bands that always get love in metal movies were here. It was the same cast of characters. Right. You know, I didn't see any Megadeth in there. And Megadeth is a pretty damn decent metal band.
I think I saw a Symphony of Destruction poster, or a Countdown to Extinction. Excuse me. I thought I saw a couple Megadeth. Yeah, I think they were in there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Maybe I missed that. Did you see any Van Halen in there?
Yeah, the guitar in his band room. Like one of the first scenes, because they actually had a guitar that looks like this, kind of. Hanging in the wall.
Oh, okay.
And then he had a Van Halen guitar hanging in there too.
I must have missed that. So tell me why did you think it was cheesy?
Kind of, because basically the cliche, dude, like it's just, I don't know. I always feel like they make metalheads always just to be these stupid angry guys, and which they're mostly angry about something.
Yeah. Well, it's a pissed off
But they're
music,
not all
right?
stupid, you know. They're not all brain dead, you know. Like
Yeah.
I don't know.
The other thing that was kind of weird that I thought was like, okay, you have one kid who looks like Harry Potter, kind of. He was this badass drummer who was in a marching band who couldn't drum at the beginning, but then he started practicing like this list that Hunter gave him, and
Mm-hmm.
through practicing and shredding, like he learned how to double bass and like how to like be a metal drummer. And it takes like months to learn that stuff, you know. Maybe he was just
Takes years.
yeah, man, it takes like a long ass time to learn this stuff, and so I wasn't
But he
too
could be a prodigy, dude. We don't know. He had the glasses. He was nerdy.
yeah.
Maybe that was the thing. Is he was nerdy, so he was gonna be a prodigy.
He was using some
and
Harry
like
Potter magic to to know the drumming.
Potter dust, dude. It was Potter dust.
Yeah, man, he was using something, bro. um, so I
I
thought that
do
was
want to
kind
know
of
though, dude. Did they actually? Did these kids actually play?
that's a good question. No, the only one who actually had any guitar experience was the rocker, the Hunter guy, the guy with the long hair. So
Really?
he knows how to play guitar, but he's more of a classical jazz guitarist. He didn't know anything about metal. That's why Tom Morello was brought in to kind of be the heavy metal consultant.
So, but so the drummer kid didn't actually play the drums.
No, he didn't. But he worked with a drum coach, and he did drum drills so that when they were doing all the musical pieces, the musical scenes, he
Mm-hmm.
could drum, you know, to the music so it would appear that he was like a badass drummer. And the same with the cellist, the Emma character, the girlfriend of Kevin.
So you don't mean it like in the credits, dude? When they're jamming, that's they're not really jamming, or is that like them rehearsing for the movie?
I no, I think
And
that they were actually playing, but you know, as far as them actually playing, you know, they were acting playing, you know, but I think that they did pick up their instruments and actually play them uh during the movie because they did their drum drills and they were working with the cellist coach and they were, one of them, like I said, was a guitar player, a jazz guitar player. So I think that, they did pick up and jam with their instruments, but as far as, them actually playing, during the scene, they were acting just like anything else. It wasn't a real live track, is what I'm trying to tell you.
well, no, I understand that, but
Yeah.
they were actually playing the parts. You
Yeah.
know, like even though maybe they didn't, they only knew those parts. No, they had to have been able to play the whole song, dude. Like
It could have.
unless
And that was a
I
pretty
don't
good
know.
song. I mean, I liked it. It was a little
War
butt
Pigs. I
rockish.
remember they did. Well, that's when he was like trying to learn War Pigs. You know, like
Yeah.
and he had to at least know this part. You know, because he was hitting all the right shit. I think.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. He was
it
doing those
looked good.
drills. Yeah, well, I
Yeah.
mean, it was convincing enough as far as a movie goes. I mean, it wasn't a big deal for me, but it's good to know that at least one of them knows how to play guitar.
I will tell you this right now: the part that flipping killed me, that almost made me turn the damn movie off,
Uh
was when they did "For Whom the Bell Tolls,"
huh.
because they go dun, 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 and the guitar player, the dude with the shaved head, he
Hunter.
does the bass part. Do, 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 do. He tries to do that, and it's
Yeah.
like, the director didn't know that that wasn't guitar. He thought it was bass, or he didn't know it was bass. He thought it was guitar, and that was
A gaff.
yeah, dude.
It was a gaff.
Because I watched it, dude. I was like, oh, the guitar player's doing that part
Yeah.
in the movie, so that kind of killed me for that part, dude. Like I was like, ah.
Yeah. And then the guy that they brought in was just like, he was garbage, dude. The guy that they were practicing with.
Dude, being in a band and auditioning people,
Yeah.
we've had that guy. It, yeah, those guys suck.
Yeah,
Every
I
other
mean,
guy.
same with us. We auditioned several bassists, and there were just like three or four of them were just like they were good bassists, but they were just wrong fits for us. You know,
Yeah, dude.
how accurate is
Even
the whole
Stan.
portrayal of the heavy metal crowd in that movie? I know that in my school, at least, the heavy metal people, they were like few and far between, and they were kind of like in their own like little group, right? Um,
Yeah.
and you knew who they were because they all dressed like in like jean jackets, and like they all had long hair and would wear Iron Maiden shirts, and like they would wear spiked collars and spikes on them and wallet chains and all that stuff. How accurate do you think that portrayal was?
Um, dude, there was never a lot of metalheads in my school. You know, like
But you
never,
lived,
dude. Like,
and just for context, he went to a school where like most people listen to rap, right?
yeah. Hey, I wanted. There was something I wanted to bring up about this movie. I want to know what school allows kids to come and bring their drum sets in after hours, other guitars, and hold auditions so long that they fall asleep. Like, I wanted to go to that school, dude. Like, we would have
Yeah,
never had to pay for rehearsal spots, dude. Like,
dude, totally. And to go with that, I don't remember any time during my school having them sponsor a battle of the bands. You know,
me either.
Are you on a thing?
hi,
Sorry.
we have a special guest.
That is the greatest moment ever on the MalcoCast.
That's staying in there. um, but yeah, no, I thought it was kind of cool though. Yeah, it was a little bit unrealistic though, right? Because that wouldn't happen in a real school, dude. They would kick your ass out.
You never know, dude. You never know.
Yeah. It got me thinking about like the whole genre, right? How many kids are listening to heavy metal now in school? I would wager to think it's the percentage is very low.
Yeah. Well, hopefully this movie brings more.
Right. And that's why it's such.
To be honest with you, you know, I was watching it with Ethan, and he goes to high school here in Dixon, and he's not a metalhead, but he would watch the whole movie. He chuckled, he laughed,
Yeah.
he thought it was a good movie. You know, like maybe it introduces kids into more metal music. You know,
Hopefully that's why it's a good thing, we've had discussions before where we've said like heavy metal is really isn't kind of like the friendliest thing to get into, and you know who
I've
was it
never said it's not the friendliest thing to get into.
well, I mean, it's like
It
you're
is the
not.
most friendliest thing to get into. The heavy metal community, the real heavy metal community loves one another, and it is the greatest thing to get into.
Yeah, I don't know about that there, sir.
Oh
There's a lot
man.
of drama in the community.
Has anybody died though?
Careers maybe.
Well, the careers, whatever. you don't hear you don't hear about East Coast, West Coast rockers.
Oh yeah. Hey, anything to sell records. we just hear about like we just hear about like David Lee Roth versus like Sammy
Sammy
Hagar.
Hagar.
Yeah.
Still our
Anyways,
highest viewed video.
I know. People love the drama. Anyways, I think yeah, I would recommend this movie. This is a good movie. You don't have to like heavy metal to like this movie. You're going to like it. It did have some funny parts to it. The music was good. I thought a little bit of a butt rock kind of metal for me. But
For most.
I liked it. What do you think, Anthony?
I enjoyed it. I'm gonna watch it again. I thought it was good, dude.
Cool.
Like I won't say it's a classic by any, like
Nah, I mean,
stretching the imagination, like
yeah, no,
um,
it's more of a fun popcorn movie you can watch.
yeah,
I would say
yeah, I enjoyed it. It was good and cheesy, but it was cool.
it was cool.
Yeah, it was
Well, we
cool.
want to know in the comments what you guys thought of this movie if you've watched it. Hopefully we didn't. No, this did not contain any spoilers. And I'll make sure that I mention that when I upload this review that we're doing here. But let us know if you watched it. If you haven't watched it, watch it and then come back to the video and make sure you comment. And guys, please do not forget to subscribe to the channel, leave a thumbs up, and drop a comment. And we will see
I
you
did not leave
guys.
a spoiler. I think I did spoil something.
No, you didn't. You didn't.
Okay,
We did
cool.
not spoil the ending.
True that. True that.
And until the next one, guys, we will see you on the MalcoCast. Peace.
Peace.